Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SportsBook San Marino host England on Saturday 5th. This match is predicted to be dominated by the visitors, who are currently leading Group E, as San Marino now sits 6th place with 0 wins, a single draw and 5 losses. William Hill's in-play radio host Lee Phelps is here now on the line to preview and predict the match. Now, is this going to be an easy 3 points for England, would you say?
Yes. Definitely. That's an easy question to start off with. San Marino shouldn't even be playing at this level of football. They are like minnows of world football. They should be in a qualifying tournament that gives them the right to play teams of this level. Not just England. I mean, any team, of that level. It's a waste of time, Natalie. So England will win, definitely.
Oh, right.
If you have it's like whatever price it is, if it's 100 to 1 on, fine. Just make a pound, put £100 down, make a pound. It's the easiest pound you'll ever make.
Right, I'll bear that in mind. England are very, very short there. 1.1 on the outright. The draw's 21, and then San Marino 51 there, all with William Hill. Even to win both halves is still crazy low. So the question is how many goals will we see? Obviously, last meeting has seen 5+ goals. The reverse match saw a 5-0 to England at home. So how many goals could we see?
I'd be looking at 5 or more, definitely. I mean, they've beaten them twice 5-0 at home and once 6-0 at home. But away from home, England have played San Marino twice. They famously beat them 7-1 when San Marino opened the scoring in a World Cup qualifier. And they beat them 8-0 away when Wayne Rooney was on the score sheet a couple of international seasons ago in the World Cup qualifiers. Look, one thing that you can be sure of here is I don't think that San Marino will be scoring. Looking back at their entire history in European Championship qualifiers, they've played 31 home games. They've won 0, they've drawn 1 and lost 30. Get this, right? They've scored 5 goals in those 31 games. They've conceded 107. So it's 107-5 to the opposition at home for San Marino. So, I mean, to be fair, the draw was in their last game against Estonia in this qualifying group. So their only point in European Championship qualifying history came in their last match. So maybe they are getting better. Estonia did have 18 shots on goal, though, so maybe it was just one of those nights for Estonia. Look, England, like you say, it's very difficult to find any value, but I think they will score 8. They could if they're up for it, but 5 or 6 is probably the safe bet. I mean, William Hill are offering like 2 to 1 for England to score 7 or more. It depends if they want to. They've got a game against Switzerland at home next. They might just start resting players. One bet I do like, though, it concerns Wayne Rooney, and he's chasing that all-time England goal-scoring record. Needs 2 more goals to become England's all-time leading goal scorer, and he's 8 to 11 to get that, which is odds on, but just a touch of odds on. So 2 goals or more for Wayne Rooney at that price, which is okay. And one other bet I like around Wayne Rooney is for him to score the first goal and the last goal in this match is 9.0, 8 to 1. There is a problem with that bet, but I do like it. I think he'll score goals in the game. He could even get a hat-trick. So, for him to be the first goal scorer and the last goal scorer for England looks quite a big price.
I think that's a tough bet, though, because, I think to bet him to be anytime goal scorer, I think, if we are expecting a lot of goals from England, that's going to be very possible. But how do you know, the first and the last of, say, the 6 to 8 goals that we think might be scored?
Well, the problem with the bet is that if England are winning 5-0, Wayne Rooney may well be substituted. And they might go on to score another couple. So there is a problem with that. I just think for the price, I mean, compared to the prices that you're looking at for him just to score a goal or even a hat-trick, it looks a big price. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that he scores the first goal. That's happened a lot in England away games recently. And they rack up, 4 or 5. He scores one, then goes off and they don't score any more. It could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's not, it's a possibility. I think at 9.0, it's quite a big price for someone. I mean, his team are going to be teeing him up to score goals here because this is the great chance for him to go past that record. I mean, he may do it against Switzerland. He'll do it eventually, but he could do it in this one game. So we'll see. But I think Rooney to score 2 goals or more is a really nice price. But I'll go for a bit of value here. 9.0.
All right, and
Rooney
that's your
to score the first and last in a big win.
Yeah, and that's your top tip.
Yeah, I like that.
I was also looking, though, because you don't know how England are going to play, whether they're going to come out and sort of like belt out these sort of 6 to 8 goals, or whether they're going to be rotating players and sort of testing the team. I was looking at, the only one that I sort of really managed to find some value was San Marino +6, which is 1.67 at William Hill, or +5. A little more risky there, and that's 2.4. I have got my eye on those two. It's just, I don't know, maybe that's an in-play bet rather than something that I'm going to take right now. Just see how England are approaching this game. If after the first sort of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, they've got that first goal in, I probably wouldn't touch that bet. But what do you think of that one?
Yeah, I can see why you're going for that, because England don't have to win this by a landslide. They're going to win the group. They're going to qualify. They don't need goal difference. It's just, I mean, they are so poor that I think it's very difficult. Unless you're just passing the ball around in midfield, it's hard not to score goals against this team. You know, you look at some of their performances. They've been beaten 13-0 in recent times at home by, you know, decent, you know, European nations. So they're just a poor team generally. So, but I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, that might be the value, especially if England do start and they're not really trying to score goals early. I think they will, though.
All right, so the top tip here is Rooney to score first and last there. That's 9, William Hill. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.